I'll just say go.
So, the lamp's gonna be there. The tree is behind you, because I tell you to look around, yeah?
I don't see any trees.
Yeah,
Use your
No,
imagination.
yeah, what's wrong with him?
Use your imagination.
We're gonna edit him in.
yeah,
Okay.
okay.
All right? Tell me when you're rolling.
You can start when you're ready. We're recording.
Action.
Guess what? We don't have a room anymore.
No.
The mistake was with the reservation. It crossed wires.
What about us?
We'll have to wait. Don't get stressed out over it, okay?
They say how long, honey?
It's the convention. The bookings are tight. He asks for our patience. We get complimentary drinks.
Might be nice to have our room.
We can have them serve our drinks here. Oh, and look, free snacks.
Yes. Salty nuts. Bite-sized shredded wheat.
Yeah. Salty. We need that drink.
Yes, because these pretzels are dry.
Strange, this lobby. So vacant given the size of the hotel. Odd.
They're at least crunchy. I was afraid they'd be stale.
See the potted trees? Cheerful.
I don't see them.
Turn in your seat. You can see them in quaint pots.
Oh, well, I just wish we had our room.
Well, if you insist, I could go back and ask if there's progress.
No, don't do that. You'll embarrass us.
I'll embarrass us?
I'll console myself with those treats.
Relax. He told me it would be just a few minutes.
I went and ate a pretzel.
Where are our drinks?
I must have been hungry.
They should be here.
Now my stomach is churning.
I'll go see what's holding up the drinks.
Watch it, Alex.
Oh,
You spilled your snacks.
whoops. Yeah, that's okay. I'll pick them up.
You're so klutzy. Well, you missed one. There.
Oh, okay. I got it. I got it.
Don't put that in your mouth.
Oh, who's eating from the floor? What's wrong with you?
I thought you...
Could you just give it a rest and not get on my case?
Use a paper napkin.
Okay, scene 2.
He's a little tense. He'll be calmer after he's had a drink.
I'm really sorry.
Excuse me?
Well, you're having all this trouble getting a room.
Apparently there's been some mistake. I didn't know. I'm not angry.
Oh, here. I don't need this water. Here.
Oh, what is this?
Oh, you said you felt dry. Well, I understand why. These snacks are so salty. I ate a few. I tried to separate out the cashews because I prefer them, but they were in short supply. Your mouth feels dry.
It's dry. You're right.
I'm Wilma.
You're so right.
Nice to meet you. I'm from out of town. Your husband seems nice. I hope your vacation goes well. I'm sure it will. I mean, once this confusion over your room has been sorted out.
I'm Denise. My husband is here to give a presentation at the convention. At the last minute, I decided to tag along.
What a great idea.
Well, thanks for the water. Just those few sips have settled my stomach.
Oh, we're all thirsty when forced to consume dry nuts.
They make straight pretzels now. There used to be little bows shaped ones.
I know what you mean. They were cute. I miss the twisted kind.
I know what you're saying.
That's because the airlines and the hotels have all kind of...
I know. Merged.
One corporate entity. The same factory that processes tree nuts makes corn puffs.
My husband and I had a terrible year.
Well, the same is true of rental cars.
Which is why we so desperately needed to get away. It's nothing really. There I go on and on about my own problems.
Oh, I'm at the end of my rope, but I've learned to temper my bitterness with a modicum of philosophical distance.
Well, Alex got these huge bonuses. we were in great shape. Then, I don't know, this and that, it slips away.
Funny how that happens. There never seems to be enough.
It's strange that we're strangers. I can't imagine it.
Well, this last year couldn't have been so awful.
It feels like we're friends.
You're a nice couple. I could tell that even from over here by my book.
It was nice of you to lend me that glass.
I know what you mean by, what'd you say, end of your rope. I'm in business. Oh, you can't believe the pressures on us. I mean, for me, it's labor costs. Prohibitive.
What business are you in?
It's not just the labor costs, it's all the expenditures. I mean, the people you have to satisfy.
Your customers.
Right.
We've had a miserable time dealing with contractors. It's because my husband isn't handy with tools, so we hire people, but either they're unreliable or they don't answer emails.
Oh, I know that one.
Just trying to find a contractor who's not a scam artist, practically impossible.
Well, actually, my brother Stan is a contractor, and a very good one. You probably enjoy meeting Stan.
A carpenter?
Yes, and a general contractor. Poor guy is not happy these days. He's recovering from a bitter divorce. It's very bitter. He's a cheerful person, too, a delight to be around. Well, his ex-wife made him sad.
Your poor brother.
She found a kindred soul in a neighborhood bookstore, and they got together.
Oh.
I think it will be some time before he socializes again. He's been badly burned, so naturally he's defensive. He doesn't want to get hurt. I mean, who can blame him?
I'm intrigued that he still does carpentry in spite of
Well,
his...
carpentry and plumbing are a godsend. I mean, they take his mind off the disaster. Without something to do, he would just dwell on the past.
I'm so sorry he's hurting. He an electrician as well.
He does prep work before he paints the exteriors.
Yes, if that isn't done, the surface blisters.
Okay, let's stop.
Yeah, you gotta stop.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay, well, that's fine. So it's end of that scene. Scene 3
and scene 3, let me,
starts with there are no coasters.
yeah, so if I stand here, am I in frame?
No.
No, you're not.
How about like this?
Wait a minute. I can get you on a different camera.
There,
Okay.
that's good.
Yeah,
Okay,
Because I have to sort of stand until coasters thing, right?
that's fine.
that'll be good. You're on
Okay.
camera.
Okay, there are no coasters.
Okay. Well, I'll sit actually. I won't stand because otherwise I won't be able to read my script. Okay,
Yeah, you
Just
should
be
be able to
mindful
read
of
your
your
script.
scores.
That's
that would be a good idea. Okay,
good.
ready? You still rolling?
Yes, we're
Okay.
still recording.
There are no coasters. I hate to put these on the tables without coasters.
Well, I'll fetch some from one of the other tables.
They're understaffed at the bar that's crowded with assholes constantly demanding more rounds.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, let's try it again.
Sorry.
Okay, there are no coasters.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, okay. Go ahead.
Why don't you probably just go there.
Yeah.
Okay. There are no coasters. I hate to put these on the table without coasters.
I'll fetch some from the other table.
They're understaffed at the bar that's crowded with assholes constantly demanding more rounds. Such an assembly of dickheads. And the profanity would shock a pimp. Talking over each other, this endless stream of bullshit. They kept blocking the bar. I couldn't get the bartender to take my order. This obscene noise. The bartender had to cup her ears, and I couldn't make her out. I don't know what's in these drinks. I wasn't about to go back and change the order because I had no idea what I ordered. Those buttheads kept pouring everything in God's creation down my throat like I was a colleague, blowing smoke in my face. Stupid, prurient jokes. Their endless hilarity over what? Some guy got caught with his pants down. Ha ha. I'll never make a reservation at this hotel again. Not only do they cross their wires, but the complimentary drinks you're promised is a myth. I had to pay for them myself. I don't know how many rounds those clowns ripped off before I got mine. Anyway. Good job scoring those coasters, Denise.
Now we can sit down and enjoy our drink.
Yeah. I see you already have a glass.
Well, the lady gave me her water.
That was very nice of the lady.
A stranger. Not from here. A businesswoman.
Yeah, she's lucky to have a reservation. That's not a... Go back. She's lucky to have a reservation. That's not a bad lampshade.
I don't see where you can turn on the lamp, do you? Well, it appears not to have a switch.
Well, all those cords lead somewhere. It's centrally controlled. I mean, they're all turned on.
Oh, you're reading Zola.
Yes, I'm reading The Belly of Paris.
Ha.
Have you read Zola?
Well, I haven't read The Belly of Paris. The style of the lampshade is real Art Nouveau.
It's too small for the power of the ball.
Oh, yes. It's scotch.
Yeah, as I said, I took pot luck.
Part ginger ale. Not a bad choice given the snacks. It's actually a notch above water.
Try ginger ale with gin sometime. The lime.
I can brave the bar again if you're still thirsty.
Oh, I'm surprised how quickly it went down. I didn't mean to drink it that fast. I couldn't taste the alcohol.
I can understand your fatigue.
I'm not tired at all.
Yes, you are. You're tired. I can tell.
No, I'm not.
It's totally understandable.
No, I'm fine.
I'm not angry.
Especially after that drink. Do you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to dance.
Please don't do that. You'll break something.
Don't be prudish, Alex. You insipid Puritan. Dance with me.
You're going to collide with the tree.
I need to whirl like this for my digestion.
More drinks for you, my dear.
No, that's just what Denise needs. Because you both have jet lag. No, I'm not blaming you for feeling thirsty. Those snacks do you in.
Oh, you want to dance with me, Wilma? My husband isn't up for dancing. He has moral scruples.
Well, you definitely need another drink.
Or maybe he's just got stiff legs.
Don't you think she needs another one, Alex?
Hey, I know. Why don't you dance with Wilma, honey, and I'll watch.
I don't know if booze calms her down or energizes her. She might not pass. I don't know if booze calms her down or energizes her. She might not pass out until you infuse her with caffeine.
Oh, why would I want to pass out?
Because it's late.
Who says I'm tired?
I really think the two of you should dance.
No, I can't.
Slow dance, though, Denise. You look like you're in aerobic class.
I am in aerobics, actually. I do love aerobics.
You're much too fast.
I wish the music were louder. Why don't we all go to the bar and dance there? Oop.
Oh, that's all right. There are more tree branches where that came from.
No, there's no dance floor in the bar.
Look, a bird's nest. A bird's nest in that tree.
I don't see one.
Turn in your chair. Baby birds. Oh, so cute.
Like you, Denise.
Lucky that nest isn't on the branch I broke. What about on the bar? I feel like showing off for those assholes. I used to have a fantasy. I was a stripper on top of a bar.
Please don't.
I take off everything except my bra. They begged me, practically in tears, to go all the way, but I refuse until they stuffed my garter with $100 bills.
All right, I'll dance with you.
Oh, success.
But nice and slow like Wilma suggests, okay? Foxtrot.
I'll get Denise another drink. Can I freshen yours, Alex?
Yeah, that'd be great, Julia, thanks.
Be back.
Yeah.
Be back in a jiff.
Top,
Hold it.
top, you got the cord.
Stuck.
All right, so
So,
now we have a scene with, and you need to be out of the frame, I guess.
yeah, so I'm gonna go. So the bar is gonna have to be here.
Start over there.
Well, yeah, everything's just that way.
And then we'll do.
Am I,
You're out of frame.
good, good.
What happened to the Fred Astaire Ginger Rogers number we were going to do? I was all set to trot with you. Then you fold into your chair.
No.
You must be tired.
No, no, no. Just bewildered.
How so?
What did you call her? And another thing, how come she knows your name?
Her name is Wilma.
Yes, but you called her by another name. What was it?
She overheard us talking, must have, while we thought she was reading Zola.
So she heard me call you Alex, except I never call you Alex. I never call you by your name. I always call you honey, honey.
You know, these nuts have protein. Have you nibbled these cashews yet?
You called her, begins with a J.
All right. I might have slipped and called her something. I drank mine too fast, too. We both need to rest.
Julia. You called her Julia. Who is Julia?
I don't know any Julia except maybe from some movie.
And why did you call her Julia?
I'm sorry if you're confused.
I distinctly heard her call you Alex when I know for sure you have not been introduced. Wilma, did you and Alex meet before?
Ah, here's Wilma with our drinks.
Oh, well, am I interrupting something?
Do you have another name?
No.
Alex called you Julia. Are you Wilma or Julia? Or are you both? Or is Julia your middle name? Or is Wilma your middle name?
I'm Wilma Andrews.
Andrews.
I wanted you to try the gin this time.
Oh, well, here's to you too, Wilma. And here's to you, honey. Wilma, thanks very much for the drinks. How much do I owe you?
Oh, no, they're on me.
Really sweet of you.
Not at all.
How about Wilma's generosity, Denise?
Oh, she gave me water when I was thirsty.
The next one is on me. I'll brave those sons of bitches. Yeah, you know me.
I'm not sure I know what's going on anymore. People have different names. People know each other who haven't been introduced.
It's a zoo in there. You can't get near the bar. You managed to order 3 drinks, Wilma. That says something. All I remember is barriers. That laughter still rings in my ears. And that racket of shoes pounding on that dance floor?
What dance floor? You said there wasn't one.
I said there wasn't a dance floor?
It's a very nice dance floor no one dances on.
I feel funny.
These drinks pack a wallop.
I'll dance with you if you like, Denise.
You just taste the lime.
We'll be super careful not to hit the tree this time.
No, don't hit the tree or the baby birds will fall out.
Sorry?
I want to go home. Can we go back home?
No, it's late. I don't think we can get a flight this late.
I need to go home so I can lie down.
But honey, I'm committed to that convention. I have to give that presentation. You know how critical that presentation is I have to present?
I need to lie down. We don't have a room. I'm starting to wobble.
Oh, you can lay down in my room.
You have a room. Will my wife actually be able to lie down there?
Well, it won't be long and you'll have your own room, of course. Well, right now they're having computer problems, but until they clear it up and you get your key, I can let you sleep there. It doesn't bother me.
I don't want to impose.
Oh, you're not imposing at all. I'm on the 3rd floor. I just signaled the hotel assistant. He's taking your bag up there. So just follow the nice man. Don't worry about tipping him. He knows me. I already took care of it.
Oh, that's very nice of you, Wilma.
Oh, it's nothing, really.
Well, are you coming, honey?
Yeah, I'll be right along. I just need to put one foot in. Yeah, I'll be right along. You just need to put one foot in front of the other.
Well, I didn't realize I was so tired. That last drink actually gave me energy. This is a different experience. The bubbles are larger. My stomach feels like rubber. Oh, the ice cubes are orange. It could also be the coffee on the plane. Oh, I should have had apple juice. The little snacks weren't much of a meal. I'd hoped for those crab wraps we had last time.
That was Chicago.
Was that Chicago?
Yeah.
Oh, crab wraps. I never forgot. Of course, I remember. They had kale in them. Oh, shredded cabbage.
I'm right here with you, honey, on your heels. I just have a few changes to make to my presentation, typos and whatnot. I'll be right up.
Wait. What? Wilma Andrews' room? I don't know these people. Who are they?
Oh, don't worry, Denise. They'll take care of you. They're hotel assistants. It's all been arranged.
You're so kind, Mrs. Andrews. I can't thank you enough. Isn't she kind?
Oh, there she goes. Oh, the boys will take care of her. There's nothing to worry about. They'll show her to the bar. They'll show her to the bed. Everything is pre-planned to make your stay enjoyable. My maid is there. She'll undress her, pour a nightgown on her, tuck her in. That's what they're for.
I'm really sorry to put you through this inconvenience.
Oh, this happens. I mean, sometimes wives insist on joining their husbands. That's natural. They need a vacation too. We all do. It's unfair for the husband to just go off without the wife. I mean, hi, honey, I'm at the hotel. I really miss you. I mean, from a woman's point of view, that can suck. The guys go away, they leave the women alone. So naturally, she wants to go. Have drinks too, party a little, dance around a tree. Who can blame her? So we include that contingency on our game plan.
I admire the way you handled it. Really admirable. She won't know the difference. She won't wake up and find me gone.
She'll sleep through the night.
Yeah.
Then you received all the documentation I sent you, the attachments?
I got everything.
It's very important that our clients receive total satisfaction. We want to please. That's our mission, our passion. You enjoyed the photographs?
Yeah. Julia is a lovely girl. A lovely girl.
Those photos were high definition. We hired a professional photographer, of course. I love the way Julia photographs. She could be a professional model, don't you think so? I mean, she has the curves.
So, is Julia...
Are you ready to pay us, Mr. Curtis?
Yes, but I have to be sure that... In my business, a certain caution is required. 15,000?
18, with the extra arrangements.
Of course. No, I'm happy with the professionalism shown here. Very happy. Last year was a great holiday for me, and I expect the same tonight. I wouldn't expect any less. Is she there in the room?
She's waiting for you, Mr. Curtis, in room 414.
Before I give you this cash, I need to know she's there. How can I check on that?
She's on the computer screen. Take a look.
Hi, Julia.
She's in room 414. It's all arranged. She's waiting for you. I just need the envelope.
She waved.
She's all set for you. Very, very clean, nice smelling. You'll enjoy Julia.
Here's your cash. You might want to count that. I'm adding 3 more thousand. I believe this does it.
Yes. Looks like it's all here. I'll phone Julia to advise her that you're good to go.
Thank you, Wilma. Thanks so much for arranging this.
Oh, it's really my pleasure, Alex. I enjoy satisfying my customers. They come back and see me. We have an ongoing relationship. That's what's rewarding. I mean, too often business people don't understand it's not about the money, really. They're fixated on the bottom line and they forget the human factor. No, it isn't a line on a graph. That's not the point. It's about a mutually satisfying relationship.
Yeah.
So, have fun.
Yeah.
I just by chance happened on something that might have some bearing on tomorrow's proceedings. It's Mr. Curtis's presentation. If this interests you, get in touch.
Okay. Scene 6.
Okay.
Wilma and Louise.
So do you want me to stay here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Robert, get out of the frame.
I'm gonna get out of the frame.
I don't want to tell you to do it. I'm just asking you to do it.
You're the director.
What?
You can do whatever you
If
want.
you don't, uh-oh. Come with me. Come with me.
I just want to be polite.
Polite schmalite.
Okay. Scene 6.
Sorry.
Wait, you ready, Chica?
Court here.
Uh-oh, it's a...
They're doing something.
Well,
Okay,
okay,
that's good.
yeah. Our cords are touching or something.
Proceed when you.
Okay. I don't need that much sleep. 8 hours? My schedule won't allow it. I mean, I can't remember the last time I slept. I think college. Yes. I had an 8:30 class in medieval lit.
Oof.
Yeah, I skipped it a lot. I mean, Dante, Chaucer. Ugh. Huh. College is the last time I think I slept 8 hours.
I only woke up once.
I take cat naps.
Well, that was the only time.
You know, I read through Alex's presentation. He was so wiped out he forgot to take it to his room. He left it on the table. A little wet from the scotch. He's really got a flair for language.
Oh, he makes complex subjects and abstract formulas accessible to the untrained ear, yes.
That's it.
No, I'm sure he'll do well at the convention.
And it wasn't like reading the Ballet of Paris at all. Alex has a very factual style. There's a conviction in his tone. It's a personable quality.
I've heard him speak. He can be persuasive.
Yes.
When he's not thirsty. If his voice dries out, he rasps and sounds frog-like.
So you woke up once?
Yes, I need to tell you because it's about your brother.
Oh,
Yes, I met your brother.
that's a coincidence. Totally by chance. I mean, you couldn't plan that. That's fantastic.
He's very nice.
Why did I know you two would hit it off? God, we've known each other less than 24 hours, Denise, but there's something about you. We became instant friends. Oh, really, I've enjoyed so much meeting you. Oh, and your husband, of course. I know so much about you already, as if you told your life story, which of course you haven't. I sense that we must have been classmates, fast friends, partners in crime.
That's so funny.
You know, I think it's because you have a sense of humor. You're game. Not everybody is game.
I agree.
You know, has a sense of humor, that inner light. You're one of those people. I am impressed. Does Alex know you're one of those people? Does Alex know you're game?
We have 2 grown kids, both in college. We could have paid for both tuitions with his salary and bonuses, but then it all goes. Who knows where? So the kids are stuck with student loans.
So, continue with your story. You saw my brother?
He's the first contractor I've met who really makes it all seem easy and fascinating.
Well, here's the thing. Our dad was a plumber.
Exactly. Electrician.
No, I was going to say.
A plumber and electrician as well as.
Oh, he's wonderful. My brother has built houses from scratch. The whole ball of wax. Oh, let me refill your cup.
Yes.
He watched my father measure boards from before he could walk.
Nice coffee.
Well, you must tell me how you met my brother. I thought you were asleep.
Oh, Alex is terrified of anything like that. Power cords, electric drills, they set his teeth on edge. But Stan is comfortable with tools.
Stan knows drill bits.
And get this, He's willing to take a look at our house, to give us a bid for the remainder of the work.
Oh, you're in luck.
Oh, and a separate bid for what needs to be torn out and redone.
He knows sheetrock, any kind of remodeling project, insulation, wall bar. If you have to put something behind the wall, or even if you move a wall, say 4 feet further into the kitchen, or say you have a water heater, you want to move to make room for an office down or a unit down, he can make choices for you, design a room for you, his own design.
I was asleep.
Okay.
But I woke up. It was dark. I was asleep. I don't know why I had an impulse at that moment to step out.
Oh, I didn't know.
Half awake, that state, I imagined, or not, I heard someone call my name. Denise. Huh, I was alone.
The balcony?
Well, I did stand on the balcony, and there below me was the freeway. The cars driving there and the headlights moving across the concrete in a rhythm. And the lamps bright, and above a moon, just this side of full, and buildings, some windows lit, others not. The breeze, well, not so cold, not brisk, gentle, soft.
So you had a breath of fresh air.
Oh, well, I heard then what I thought was my name again. Not there, but from inside, deep within.
Denise.
And you're Wilma. Another name that keeps recurring is Julia. I don't know who that is. Alex apparently knows someone named Julia. Julia someone.
And so, Denise, go on.
Well, this coffee relaxes me. I feel at home here. Wherever this is. Alex must be still asleep. Apparently after I fell asleep in your bed. Finally, the computer resolved our room problem, connecting the wires again. We're in 414. That's where Alex is now, probably still asleep. Poor thing. I haven't seen 414.
Oh, there's no hurry.
I should really go see how Alex is doing.
You don't need to.
Well, he might be waiting for me.
I don't think so.
I should call the room at least.
No, don't do that.
No?
He's all right, believe me.
You sure?
Look, I'm not worried. Finish your coffee.
Well, I'll be right back. I just have to go check on Alex. It'll be just a sec.
Do not leave this lobby.
Why not?
Well, you're in the middle of your story.
Well, I'll pick it up when I come back.
Stop.
Why is it so crucial that I stay here?
Well, you're leaving me hanging.
So?
It's a cliffhanger. Don't do this to me. Drink your coffee and tell me what happened.
Oh, all right.
Thank you.
Denise, the voice called. This name, but inside the room. I turned, I listened. No, it was from the corridor. So I entered the corridor.
You don't mean you walked out of the room and into the corridor?
Yes, I'm out there. I'm alone. It's brightly lit. There are little tables with mirrors. Oh, well, I catch glimpses of myself. I look white, like a ghost. As I walk down the corridor, I hear a click behind me that goes like this. Click. The door to Wilma's suite shut. Oh, no. I retrace my steps, but forget the number. The doors are all the same. Now I'm in a fix. I'm out here in this. I try to see tracks of my feet in the carpet, but that's hopeless. And there I am, walking around and around, totally lost. What am I gonna do? I can't go down the front desk in my nightgown. It's too embarrassing. So I sit. Just sit and begin to shake with panic and shame. But before that, I was on the balcony looking at the freeway. Did I already tell you that?
Yes. You already told me about the balcony. Go on.
Okay, this man approaches me. He seems not bothered by my appearance. He's awake, dressed. Did you call my name? No. He says, what's your name? I'm Denise. Denise Curtis. I'm Stan Andrews. Oh, Stan Andrews. Wilma's brother. How do you know Wilma? The wires got crossed, and the drink put me out, and Wilma let me stay in her room. I slept until I heard my name, Denise. I thought it came from this corridor, so I stepped out here. Do you know where I am? I have no idea. He laughs. This wonderful laugh that exudes self-confidence, makes you feel relaxed. He offers me a drink. It's 3 a.m. I'm escorted to his room, just down a couple of doors, and we have a great time drinking and chatting. He tells me about his construction skills. Fascinating stories. I was so, I don't know, riveted. And about 5, I yawn, and he says, come sleep in my room. You know, as if it was the most natural thing in the world. Not like others that say, come sleep in my bed, in a tone that makes you want to run the other way. No, this was so innocent, so direct. So I got under his covers. Don't tell Alex. He'll assume we did something. But he was tired too. We didn't do a thing, just slept. Then he led me back to your suite, let me in. It was a combination lock, but because he's a contractor, he knows numbers, how to punch them in, even when you don't have the combination. And somehow they come out right. Some people are like that.
I'm so glad you had a chance to meet my brother.
So am I. He was nice. I was charmed.
You could meet him again today. We're having lunch at the museum.
But I promised Alex I'd catch his presentation.
Oh, you can.
End of scene 6. So we're gonna need 3 chairs.
Do you want me to
Maybe
enter?
we should pull a chair up.
Yeah,
Enter and pull a chair up.
I can do that. If we can, I need to get my mic cable on the other side of your chair. Yeah. So, where would you like me to? Would you like me to be in between them, or?
Yeah.
Well,
So you can enter.
So if I do this,
more space.
How hard would it be for you to enter from here?
I think it'd be good. So
Okay.
here, sit down. Let me try something. If you would be so kind, thank you. So if I came in like this, it's like Stan. Who's Stan?
You taking a bathroom break?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anybody want to tell me?
We can work on that.
But we have to, because we're going to open with you can skip that.
Right. I'm just looking.
Stan's my brother.
Okay. All right. Well,
Okay.
that's totally
Feeling
doable.
All right. So
Was that there? It's not spiked.
that's fine. I mean,
Is this where you were sitting, Holly?
Basically. It might have been a little
nobody's gonna
further.
remember.
But it
It's a
won't matter,
player.
because I got up anyway.
Yeah.
I would have moved it,
Well, I know, but just in the last second that we saw it in the previous.
that's fine.
Sorry, the magic
Good
chair,
enough.
the magic moving chair.
Good enough.
Okay.
Wow,
how's it
making
go-
movies is complicated, huh?
Yeah, it is. It is. It's time consuming too. I did this. Did you see Love and Taxes? No, you did the Josh Plumgood film. I worked 2 days in front of a green screen for about maybe 3 minutes.
3 minutes of film?
3 minutes.
Oh, I
to
didn't know you were in that.
finish from. Yeah, I have a small but very important part.
Wow.
I play his father in flashbacks.
There are no small parts.
Only small paychecks.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Do you know him?
Who?
Josh?
Yeah, of course I do.
I mean, like as a friend or?
Well, not close friend, yeah, but I know him. I know his brother, Jake. They're good guys.
From Berkeley, right?
He lives in Berkeley.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. He lives on Delaware, actually below, not far. at all.
You can skip that.
What?
Just kidding.
Are you reading line? Oh,
Sorry.
I should have
Okay.
brought a different tie.
I
It's a
miss
different
you.
day.
Oh, we need to do. Are you working?
The lines between a play reading and.
Oh, okay.
real
I thought he was
film
talking to us.
are a little
I've been
different.
I've been working a lot with my dance company. I've done a few shows, but
We're not trying to pretend that
you
this is a
know,
real
always looking.
film. This is
Right?
play
How about
reading
you?
with some blocking and,
Mm.
you know, people
Yeah.
understand that.
I was cast in
And
a
thrown
lead
together.
role.
And, well, I don't know. I'm thinking
in,
if we can't
what
finish
was
today, is there
called
possible
the,
one more hour next
Oakland
week or
Oh, yeah.
next week?
Ensemble
Yeah,
Theater.
yeah.
Okay, well, maybe we can
You've
arrange
heard of it, right? The guy
another
called me,
hour.
Right.
and
This is,
he cast me in.
I mean, I really like what's happening.
book
Okay.
This is much better
candle
than just
wax.
sitting on a
Bell
chair.
candle.
Yes,
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 yes.
All right.
With my technique.
So I was.
Okay,
I'll
so
tell you.
here we are,
Tell me,
scene
tell me the
7.
story.
Looks like the positions are the same. Did you change anything much? It looks
No.
the same.
Good.
It should be
Okay,
the
so
same.
the camera should be fine.
Nobody
then.
has,
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
So if I sit down in the middle between them, am I still going to be in a shot?
why don't we try it?
If that's what I'm planning on doing is coming in here, taking this chair, putting it here. How's that look?
Yeah, you're still in the shot.
Is that good?
It looked good,
Light's good.
yeah.
Light's excellent right there. It's the best light I've had all day. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
okay, so scene 7,
Starts with you can skip that.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Lisa.
should,
Oh, you can skip that. You've already read it. You wouldn't mind seeing Stan again, would you? Oh, hello, Alex.
Stan. Who's Stan? Nobody wants to tell me?
Stan is my brother.
Oh, apparently he's a general contractor. He might have some valuable advice.
Yeah.
We've never met.
Yeah, we need all the advice we can get. Check his price. I got this across the street. Pete's. I heard this was good. Whew, packs a jolt. Is that my presentation?
Oh, you left it sitting on the table, Alex, under an ice cube. Here you are.
Thanks. God, it would be hell to pay if this fell in the wrong hands. So, catch me up on your conversation.
Well, I was telling Wilma how comfortable I felt in her suite. There's a balcony. I was telling her about the balcony. I stepped out on it.
I'm confident my presentation is complete. I stayed up practically the whole night.
Well, your toil paid off.
Turned out all right. Turned out all right. I like its flow.
The language is tight.
You read it?
Of course. I needed to take a break from Zola.
Then you feel ready to make a good impression.
It's a compelling discussion.
Now that we have our own room, room 414, I don't have to impose on Wilma.
I just collapsed from exhaustion and slept only a couple of hours.
Well, that jolt of Pete's will do the trick.
There's a balcony in room 414. I stepped onto it this morning, stretched.
Alex has an internal alarm clock. He can wake up when he knows he must.
This is a decent hotel.
The beds are firm.
The bathtub's clean.
I thought I saw an insect in my bath this morning, but it turned out only to be a little ball of lint.
Well, yes, I can see how a little ball of lint would resemble an insect.
You shouldn't kill the poor thing.
I would have drowned anyway had it been alive. So, you going to be there for my presentation?
Oh, she doesn't need to be. I'm sure it'll be a success. You're against the merger, and I think your argument is quite coherent. I mean, philosophically, I'm with you.
I'm trying to prevent the merger from happening, that's all. And for that, I need to show numbers, formulas. It's somewhat abstract. It will require all the elegance I can...
Mergers, by and large, are gross wads of non sequiturs. The same outfit that rents out cars bags tree nuts.
You don't mind if I miss it, do you? Wilma wants to show me a museum.
Yes, I saw a museum. It's a wonderful museum. I wanted Denise to see it. I thought we could go together.
I'd rather take in the museum if that's all right with you.
Sure, no problem. What is it, modern art, natural history?
The museum has a cafeteria. We'll have lunch there. I mean, you'll probably eat with your colleagues at the convention center.
Well, it's fine with me. I want you to enjoy yourself.
Oh, it's my one chance to get away and see something new and do something that excites me.
I'd love to go to the zoo.
All that you need to do, Denise, is to show up at the front desk. They'll take your bags to your room, and then you can change clothes. I'll wait down here for you. You don't need to hurry. I still have my book.
You don't mind if I miss your presentation, Alex?
Oh, no big deal, honey. Just go bask in great works of art. The Rembrandt, the Vermeer. Just remember what you see. I want a full report.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'll give that exit.
Okay.
You leave.
Why don't you give me your
Okay.
you don't mind?
You don't mind if you don't mind if I miss your presentation, Alex?
No big deal, honey. Go bask in great works of art. The Rembrandt, the Vermeer. Just remember what you see. I want a full report.
Oh.
Then you can take your time, your scene here. Next scene.
I'm a little anxious. She's going up to the same room where I was with Julia. Won't she, suppose she, there could be something. A strand of hair, lipstick on a glass.
Well, the hotel has professional housekeepers. By now, they will have completely
That's good.
cleaned. I haven't seen thoroughness on this scale before. These professionals clean and vacuum.
You set my mind at ease.
So, you're off to the convention center.
Julia wants to see me again.
I can arrange that. It would have to be at a different hotel.
Of course.
The Carlisle Hotel on Windsor Avenue.
Windsor Avenue. Yeah, well, I have a map.
I'll reserve a room at the Carlisle for this evening.
Great. The only problem is Denise. She might wake up in 414 and wonder why I've disappeared and where I might be.
I'm not a stranger to these situations. I believe I have a way out of the difficulty. Trust me.
What room in the Carlisle Hotel?
Go to the Carlisle Hotel tonight at 10 p.m., and the front desk will give you the appropriate room number. But don't tell Denise that you're moving to the Carlisle Hotel.
No.
Your appointment with Julia has been booked. So it appears that you enjoyed your evening. That's wonderful. $15,000 cash, please.
I've prepared the money. It's in this envelope.
I will need to verify that.
We can do a variation on last night. Drink a little, dance around, get relaxed. That was perfect. Except now that Julia's in another hotel, you don't have to give Denise your suite. Simply have her deposited in room 414 after she's been drugged.
Well, she might wake up in the middle of the night and find that you're not there.
That's possible.
But we can fix it so that she won't expect you.
How's that?
Tell Denise that you've been called by the brass to discuss your speech outside of the city in order to avoid probing by the media.
Huh.
Secrecy is crucial.
So I'll be called to a secret meeting with the brass.
Yes. You'll notify Denise by calling her cell around 3. We'll be at the museum. Denise will be fine. We'll have a good time. You don't worry about a thing.
It's not that far-fetched, is it?
Your presentation, from what I've read, predicts your company's financial behavior better than those favoring the merger.
Right, right.
Excuse me. You will show that the company will not benefit. The flaw in the merger is in its failure to consider the risk involved in leveraging.
That's exactly it. The leverage would be
They'd be
off.
going out on a limb. Has anybody talked to their accountant?
You seem very informed about
Well, your
the-
paper made it clear. I learned everything from reading it. Well, of course, I have expertise in business as well. I'm no stranger to these problems. I've seen it happen firsthand. Over-leveraged Mercers typically fail. Management gets abstracted from the facts on the ground.
I don't see how I can lose unless they somehow know my case in advance and have already met me point by point. But I doubt that
Care
they-
to bet on it?
You bet I would.
Well, here's the wager I propose. You stake me an extra 15 grand for tonight for a total of 30.
What?
Just listen. If the merger goes through, in spite of your eloquence, I keep the extra 15. And if it goes your way, on the other hand, and they dump the merger, you win the 30 grand. And in effect, this weekend will be a freebie for you. Cool?
Why are you doing this?
Well, say I'm nuts, okay? Because I want to help you. When big money is riding on the deal, you will perform with more of an edge. That's the way it works. It kicks up your adrenaline. It's my personal formula for success.
Yeah, I can buy that risk.
You're that sure of yourself.
Right. Here's a check for 15 grand on top of what I already spent on Julia. Will that work?
I don't normally take checks, but I'm making an exception. I'm betting against your success, yet I'm secretly cheering you on, Alex. How's that?
Good. Very good. You know, you're the kind of sport I enjoy doing business with, Wilma. I wish you were my colleague. You've got a lot more smarts going on for you than the flakes I'm stuck with at work.
Okay, so Denise and Wilma,
Another day.
Alex.
Should I, do you want me to put the chair back?
Yeah.
Should we switch?
Do you want us to switch
Seats again?
around?
You
Or-
mean different?
Do you want us to be in different chairs
Yeah,
or the
why
same?
not?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a different day.
Okay,
Shake it up.
so let's.
Sparkling.
Yeah.
Okay, let's also shake our little. Wait,
Yes,
I am
sir.
here. I'm here.
Yes.
Uh-oh, there we are.
Mm-hmm.
Robin, can I ask you a favor?
Yes.
I think right next to my stuff, there's a water bottle. It's probably like a,
Oh!
the end.
fine.
It's
It's
all
still alive.
over.
Okay.
It's a,
The show is
Don't
over.
kick the camera.
If it doesn't fall over, we're good.
There should be a game called Kick the Camera.
Kick the camera.
don't
The cat.
kick the camera.
Don't kick the camera.
Oh, I took
Don't
hold
kick
of it.
the
Who cares?
camera. Kick the camera. Don't kick the camera. Who want to kick the camera now?
I'm glad.
Don't kick that camera. What's wrong with you?
I'm really glad I didn't do any damage.
Okay. Let me put this.
I didn't
Switch
kick the
room
camera. I
door
kicked the
now.
light.
Okay.
That's the light. Oh, that's the light. Anyway,
I
I'm trying to
kicked
get
the
me a little.
camera,
it's not so bad.
but I did not kick the deputy.
Can I ask you?
You can
Just
ask
put
me,
this
but
right by
time
you.
I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna be very
I'm going to
careful.
stay.
Can I put it here?
Yeah, just put it wherever,
I don't
wherever
wanna kick
next to
Put
you.
it here.
Don't, and you don't want to kick the. Then we're gonna kick the bottle. We don't want to kick any.
Don't drink it.
Thank you. Thanks.
I kicked
Thanks
the
for taking
camera.
care of me.
but I did not kick the
Deputy.
This is a long scene. 4 pages.
Okay.
Okay, wait.
I'll
My
take a
my
nap.
thing is moving.
You don't have to worry about much. And then we're at the last, we're the final.
All right.
Wow, we
We're
have
doing
just.
good.
Let me just
Okay.
wipe this water, like I'm kind of like dripping.
Do I need powder?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I definitely need some powder.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Go.
It's a good sign, isn't it? The CEOs want to go deeper into it. Alex must have gone over very well. I put new AAA batteries in his laser pointer. It's good news for Alex. I'm also excited that Stan is dining tonight. I enjoyed talking to Stan last night over early morning cocktails. And Stan was fun at lunch. What a raconteur. I've never met a guy who knew art history as well as sheetrock, water heaters, countertops.
Yeah.
Oh, the thought occurred to me, for all I know, he's a raving scam artist. But
No, he's not. He's not.
Well, he gave me his card with his license number on it, so I...
While you were in the ladies' room at the museum, Stan made a confession.
No, really?
He told me in confidence. I mean, no, I shouldn't have even brought it up.
No, I respect that. Totally. You don't have to tell me.
Here, Have one of these little mints.
They're nice mints, but won't they spoil my appetite?
They're the kind of mints that you suck before dinner. They whet the appetite.
Oh. How do you get the cellophane off these things?
Here, I'll do it for you. Here.
Boy, you're good at that. I couldn't find the edge.
He's quite taken with you, Stan is. Well, that's what he blurted out.
Oh, no, that's not acceptable. I couldn't.
But Stan is my brother.
I don't know him really. A total stranger.
You admit he was attractive.
Yes, but I haven't had a chance to call the contractors board.
Why? To check his...
Yes.
Would I lie to you?
Well, I don't want to upset Alex. Alex and I have always been...
Really?
Well, Alex is far from perfect.
Oh, well, slip-ups.
On occasion. I never told anyone this.
Well, that happens.
It happened last night.
How so?
He failed to pick up his socks and underwear.
But the housekeepers...
They come in, make the room spotless, miss nothing. But I saw his stuff anyway, under the bed. You'd think the housekeepers would check there. But here's my question. Why did the front desk get their wires crossed and say, "You're Mrs. Curtis"? Yes, I am, but I thought that other... What other?
Oh, he was up late.
Really?
He worked on his address here in the lobby. I was reading Zola. I mean, besides, the room was clean. It was clean. You must have imagined this.
No. Here they are. Silk, paisley undershorts. He never wears these. I bought them for him 6 years ago. They turn up in his room at his hotel. So bizarre.
Oh, they're pretty undershorts. Must compliment his cute legs.
That's why I'm disappointed he never wears them for me. Not only that, I found out where the lint that was in the bathtub came from. The washcloths are frayed.
You're kidding me.
Frayed rags that never got replaced.
He must have been very tired to drop his like that without them.
Don't defend him, Wilma. It's unforgivable.
Look, I'm not defending your husband.
You're just trying to smooth it over. You like him. You like me. And you.
Look, I know the staff at this hotel cleans very well.
You're just a guest here like us, I thought.
Well, I've stayed here before. I know this staff. No one has complained. I mean, you're the first one.
I did find his underwear under the bed. His socks, too. He must have been in a hurry to get undressed.
This really upsets me.
Why? It's not your problem.
But the lack of attention to details bothers me. I mean, those shorts, those socks.
Oh, it's not that serious, but I'm kind of picky.
I'm a professional. I've never slipped up, not once. This business is the back of my hand. I mean, you don't understand how careful. Every detail worked out, sweat over, trying to juggle 5 tricks in one night. Christ!
Oh, what are you talking about? Juggling.
No, nothing to do with this, with you. Just pressure on me constantly. My employees demanding more and more. Labor pressure. I am at the end of my rope. The expenses pile up and pile up. I mean, I can't stay at all these hotels.
Everything is more expensive.
I have to be philosophical or read Zola, otherwise I go mad. Thank God I'm a philosopher.
But it's all about logistics.
Exactly. Error management.
I'm glad you're successful. What do you do?
That's what I like so much about you.
My hypercritical nature?
Your game. Does Alex have any idea how game you are? He doesn't have a clue. Now, look, I want you to enjoy my brother Stan.
But in a situation like this, an attractive person, a charming, sweet guy, I don't know. I feel...
Well, you know, sometimes you have to be good to yourself.
Yes. Yes, I agree.
This is the brochure for the French restaurant.
Where are we on this map?
So you walk out this door, turn right, go 2 blocks, and Stan will be waiting. I hope you'll have a lot to share. I'm sure I'd be in the way, and then I have to catch up on work here.
I understand. The pressures from your business.
Ah, yes.
So it'll just be me and Stan.
Like it was in your nightgown.
What? Oh, are you circus performers or something? You said juggling tricks.
Something like that.
I'll be switching to a different hotel this evening.
Oh?
At the Carlisle on Windsor.
Oh, no.
The front desk recommended it. I can't stay in room 414 with frayed washcloths, lint everywhere. I'm kind of stickler for details like that. They're nice suites at the Carlisle.
No, oh, you don't want to stay at the Carlisle. No. No.
What is it? Hookers? Hookers work the Carlisle or something?
No, no, no.
Well, anyway, it's done. My bags are on their way. I have a reservation. It will just be me. Why does that upset you?
Oh, it doesn't upset me at all. Stay at the Carlisle? But I warn you, it is a real dump.
Well, my guidebook gives the Carlisle 5 stars.
Well, you should read some of those online reviews.
I'm curious, Wilma.
No, I wouldn't stay at the Carlisle if you paid me.
You knew my husband's name. How did you know his name? You called him Alex. I never said Alex. I called him Honey. Just Honey. Have you met him before?
No, this was the first time.
I'm not angry or anything. You seem to have some business with each other related to the convention. It's okay.
I met your husband last night. I'm a stranger reading a book.
Of course. I understand. I mean, do you know Julia?
No. Who's that? I don't know any Julia.
Well, I'm just curious. There was all this talk about someone named Julia before I passed out from that drink.
I never heard that name before, unless it was some movie.
You seem so bothered by the housekeepers. You took it personally, Wilma, as though my husband's messiness had something to do with you.
No. I mean, what made you think that? That's silly.
Oh, just strange the way you're acting. I'm not angry. Human beings are frail, error-prone.
Well, you're the one who wanted to strip tease on the bar last night and extort $100 a head from horny men.
I'm sorry.
Shit. I just want to get out of this business. I am burned out, if you want to know the truth. I mean, the money is nice, but it's not me. You know what I am. I don't want to be like that. I prefer being a professor at a community college somewhere. It doesn't have to be famous, just to share with students philosophy, literature. That's all. I'm not ambitious. I am just sick of this goddamn mess I'm in.
You should get out of juggling.
Damn straight.
What's this?
Well, you said you felt dry.
I said that?
It's your favorite drink.
Nice scotch.
No sipping. Slug it, please. I didn't pour that drink for you to baby it. You know, get that fire inside your body now and let it cool down your heated brain cells, girl.
It went right to my head.
Much better. Much better.
Look, I didn't mean to upset you, Wilma. I'm not trying to pin anything on you. I have no idea why you're acting so defensive. I'm just observing that you.
You know what? You know what? You just have low blood sugar. You need a nice time tonight. And Stan will take care of you. You just need Stan. A good meal and a spot of wine in the company of a hot guy.
But what will you do for dinner?
Oh, well, I usually dine alone. Don't worry about me. Besides, I'm behind in my work. I pissed a lot of time away reading Zola. This is to be a special vacation for you. And your spouse is not around. So why don't you just enjoy yourself with Stan?
Is he at the restaurant now?
Now, I want you to have a good time tonight. There's so little warmth in this life. We observe the rules. We live according to some expectation others have of us. And we miss out on adventure because we can just let ourselves go, even a little. You're on this planet for a mere heartbeat. So dance in time with it. Stan thinks you're his meat.
Oh, is Stan really your brother?
Stan is recently divorced, that's true. That is a fact. The divorce was bitter and he is alone and anxious. And you came along to lift his spirit. Why else would Stan have called your name while you were on the balcony? He wants romance.
So, who is this guy exactly?
It shouldn't really matter, Denise, if you're game.
You're right, Wilma.
Of course I'm right. Not everybody sees that. Give me the recognition. I sit here dissolving in this chair. But you know me, and you like what you see. You're not a stranger. So stop blocking yourself and get ahead with the program, okay, honey?
Well, it's been great meeting you, you know? It's all right now. Everything is cool. I never thought I would think this way. But what the hell?
What the hell exactly?
God, I like Stan. I like Stan a lot. I feel terrible. I'm married to Alex. But it's like you say, we miss possibilities if we're too obsessed with rules. All right, I'll go.
He makes excellent wine choices, Stan.
Thank you, Wilma. You're such a find. I think we should keep in touch, don't you? Already, I feel like we're fast friends. I know the dean at the local community college. I used to teach there part-time myself before the budget cuts. I could put in a good word for you.
I would appreciate that.
Let's see. I go out that door, turn right, walk 2 blocks. Stan will be waiting for
But
me.
not yet. After you leave the hotel.
Oh, yeah.
We will always be fast friends. That's a fact. I've never met anyone I've liked so much in so short a time as you, Denise. You're great. You know that? So smart. I mean, no one can get one over on you. You are so sharp. I love you, honey. I just love you to death.
I love you too, Wilma. Really, I do.
Go for it.
Stan? Yeah. Yeah, she's on her way. I think she'll help you out with your legal fees. She's registered at the Carlisle. She needs to be diverted from that place. There's stuff there she could run into. So make sure you get her to cancel it and come back here to your suite. Charm the hell out of her. Yeah, she's already primed. You should have her eating out of your palm. I gave her a drink. No, I don't want her sloppy because I don't want her sick. Take care of her for me. She's one of my favorite people and one of the finest in this world. I only want the best things to happen to Denise. I leave her in your caring hands.
Slow fade. So we have 10 minutes and 10 pages.
Okay, let's do
Okay.
it.
Can we do it?
Yeah.
Try
So
it.
I am
Okay,
not
so,
here.
This is
This is you guys. This is you guys
In- does Wilma
without
come into
me
the
for a
scene?
while.
And then there was a very, at 47, Alex, Wilma joins the scene.
I
So
come
maybe we should
back.
put in an extra chair right now.
Okay.
I don't have to deal with that. Oops.
Here.
Damn wires.
And we will have done it.
Okay.
The whole play. A longer play than I thought.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
let me
40.
see if I have any. Okay, I'm gonna have to go this way.
Back here.
Thanks, thank you.
There's a chair,
Okay.
third chair.
See if I can pull this.
Do you want us?
Oh my God.
We're actually supposed to be leaving the
I
hotel.
know, but
It doesn't make sense, but that's all right.
we can't do that.
Right. So Wilma comes in. Yeah, I guess it makes sense to have her between us, right?
Yeah. I don't know. Does it?
Oh, we
Sure.
can see if it's just two,
So here, I'll just move that chair.
because there's not a lot of. Where am I gonna? I'm gonna go. Okay.
Does it make sense?
Put your hat on.
Put my hat on?
Yeah, because we're leaving, so
All right.
that would be a little, in a way of suggesting that. Do you have a jacket?
No.
No. Does someone?
Do you want mine? Do you want mine?
Sure.
You can
Yeah.
use my jacket,
Okay.
Is this?
and it'll look nice actually.
Okay. Oh, actually, I do have a jacket. What am I thinking? Let me wear yours. if
One,
that's all right.
it's like a blazer.
Yeah,
So it's kind of. I think
mine's
it kind of
sort of a-
fits this whole thing.
too funky. Mine's funky.
So, just wondering if we should be sitting next to each other and she comes in. Wilma, I was looking for you. I'm glad I didn't miss you. I wanted to say goodbye before we left. Thank you for the holiday. We both had a great time. Why don't we start out, when she comes in, how about if I move,
It looks marvelous.
how about if I move? If I start out here and then when she comes in, I move her to this chair and have her
Okay.
sit between us?
Sounds good.
Yeah? All right.
Make my job easy.
So you will come in this way? Yes, okay.
All right, scene 11,
Yeah.
are we ready?
Mhm.
Okay, go for it.
Where's Wilma? She's usually up.
Must have slept in.
I'd like to say goodbye. I hate to miss her before we leave.
I want to thank her too. Do you know that she would like to change careers, be a college professor?
Really? I hadn't heard.
I'm going to put in a good word for her at the local college.
Not a bad hotel after all. You get waited on. It's really...
Once they uncross their wires.
I'll reserve a room here again. I would recommend it to my friends.
It's pleasant, but I prefer Wilma's balcony. She has the best suite.
By the way, my speech was a success. There was a long applause afterwards. Many nodded. That is, what I said hit a nerve. I might have actually succeeded in heading off the merger. That would be good for the team. I could go back to business as usual. Shakeups usually spell layoffs.
I'm glad. And they'd give you all the credit.
I don't deserve the credit. I just put it into words, that's all.
I saw Vermeer at the museum.
Oh. I want a full report.
Well, it was a girl reading a letter by an open window, full of light. I enjoyed it. She was next to her bed.
See any other paintings? Other exhibits, sculptures?
I met a general contractor, Stan. We had dinner last night. We laughed. He chose a nice wine. I have to be honest with you. I have to tell you, there can never be secrets between us, Alex. I really believe that's essential.
No, I agree.
Are you angry with me?
No, I'm not.
Well, compared to what I did, your failure to pick up your clothes from the floor is insignificant. I found your paisley silk undershorts under the bed, by the way.
I wondered what happened to those.
I found your socks, too. I have a confession to make. You're not going to like it.
But I thought the housekeepers would have picked them up.
But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Are you trying to tell me that you and this Stan...
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Alex. He just turned my head, especially after the meal and the great wine. A California Pinot.
You didn't hire him, did you?
No, worse. After the dinner, I only intended to go to my new room at the Carlisle, but I let him talk me into another drink in his room upstairs here near Wilma's suite. He's such a good storyteller. I was mesmerized. Then he said, "Come to bed." and I thought it would be like a couple of nights ago when we went to bed and we didn't do anything.
So you went to bed with Stan 2 nights in a row?
But last night was different.
Oh, no.
We did do something, did more than sleep. We did a lot of it, and it was, I don't know what came over me. I didn't think I was capable of cheating on my husband.
You actually, in bed,
I always figured fidelity was a given, part of the arrangement. I took it for granted. I never suspected for a minute that I would even around a charming guy. But the wine, the lateness of the evening, his stories. I never made it to the Carlisle. I woke up in Stan's arms and we made love again and again.
what about Rembrandt?
What I love so much is how he doesn't hold back, knows what just what he wants from sex and goes right for it, ignoring the stop signs, lacking any inhibitions. My body is just his to command and delights in that enslavement. We came together countless times, screaming our groins off. For all I know, he doesn't know shit about carpentry, but he has a tool that won't quit.
You were going to see Rembrandt!
I never did check out his license with the contractors board.
He's probably a scam artist like the rest of those sons of bitches.
Well, he is being sued by an irate homeowner.
That's not a surprise.
Alex, do you hate me? You must hate me. I betrayed you. And I hate to say this, but I enjoyed Stan. What we did, he doesn't mean anything to me like you, but the way he made love to me, it excited me like I didn't imagine that sex act could. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
That's okay.
You know, people are just human. They are frail. We are frail. I understand perfectly. How you can succumb to a good seduction, especially a scam artist who knows how to tell stories.
You're not upset?
Disappointed somewhat, but that's life.
I'm amazed. I'm amazed, honey. I don't know what I expected. I guess I thought you would throw a fit. Then cast me out as a soiled woman. Leave me in the town square to be stoned by strangers. Break off the marriage.
I don't want to break off our marriage. No. That's the last thing I want to do. I need you to be there for me, especially when I lose things like socks and speeches.
Well, you've had me all these years.
I can't control myself. What I mean is, I need someone to buy me shorts and remind me to pick up after myself.
I know.
Like those salty snacks I dropped all over the carpet here. I feel terrible.
Yes, like salty snacks.
Yes, but I didn't put them in my mouth.
I miss the pretzels that are like little bows.
Me too.
But I love the cashews.
I deserve this. I'm glad you had a good time at the museum.
I can't believe this. How sensitive you are. I feel terrible that I hurt you. Well, it must hurt, but you're so understanding and so broadly philosophical about my treachery. It's something I never really appreciated in your character, Alex.
Don't call it treachery. It's more like a disappointment. But I guess I must live with the thought of it. At least I gave a good presentation. Wilma, I was looking for you. I'm glad I didn't miss you. Wanted to say goodbye before we left and thank you for the holiday. We both had a great time.
Well, it was nice meeting you. So nice. I read exciting books, but I seldom meet stimulating people. like the two of you.
You gonna teach college classes? Denise says that,
Oh, yes, I hope someday.
that's a good plan. Yeah. You'll be a fine teacher. I know you will. Denise taught part-time, but was laid off. Didn't matter because I was making good money and getting bonuses, but...
I picked up another Zola.
Oh,
Yes, I did finish Ballet of Paris. And this one is called Herminal. Coal mine workers and their owners. They don't see eye to eye.
Wilma, relax. You seem nervous.
Well, I'm afraid I have some bad news. I picked up the morning paper. They decided for the merger.
what?
The companies are going to merge, Alex. The paper did mention your presentation. Now, I underlined the sentences that referred to it.
That's too bad, Alex.
The proposal I outlined in my presentation has been rejected by the board. The merger will take effect immediately. And I thought it went over really well. Judging from the applause, the laughter, the enthusiasm.
How did this happen? I thought you met in secret last night with the brass out of the city. How did the media get this news so quick?
Well, Wilma, congratulations. Your risky wager paid off.
Drinks, everyone?
I really thought it was a success. They extended their hands to me, all smiles, handshakes. They said, "Good job, Alex. Good job."
What will this mean for us?
Honey, it doesn't look good. My guess is I'll be asked to resign.
Oh,
I made it clear I couldn't continue in an atmosphere of merger.
you'll find another position. Your experience.
It's not likely, Denise.
Anyway, we have our savings. You've been keeping track. I haven't. We have considerable.
No, it's amazing how fast it just pisses itself away. I'm afraid the construction costs have eaten up a lot of our savings, honey. Kids' college tuitions, student loan payments, other expenses.
The contractors. I see. The foundation, the deck, the paint job, the mishaps, overruns.
Hidden costs, all kinds of expenses. The engineer, for example, and the architect took us to the cleaners, Denise, and business expenses too, travel and conventions, airfare.
Oh, don't be discouraged, honey. Things will work out for us. We have each other. That's what counts. This mutual respect for our deficits.
Yeah. We may have to dig into our equity again.
No, really?
I should have invested the bonuses in better performers. I assumed I was taking on an acceptable risk.
Isn't it nice? The management has put out fresh snacks. Well, less salty. Sugary. Oh, I complained, that's why. I mean, they listen to the complaints of their guests. That's smart of them. I don't often drink anything so soon after my morning coffee, but I need something to wash down these snacks.
Well, then it hasn't been a total disaster, has it?
Here are coasters. We should use coasters.
We need to be positive.
I've never done that before.
What's that, honey? Think positively?
Gulp down an entire glass in a single pull.
Watch the tree, Denise. My God, you're tearing up that tree. Be careful. Be careful. My God, a couple of characters over there saw you do it. Beefy types. They look like bouncers. Next thing they'll throw us out. We better leave.
I'm sorry I broke that branch. I didn't mean to. I just needed to walk around these trees for a while. Breathe the air. Clear my thoughts.
Denise.
The leaves are shiny. Have you noticed? It's like a little forest here. You can almost hear birds. Birds whistle when they sing. They like it when the sun is in the branches.
Come away from there.
No. Alex, let her wander in the forest for a while. It's better if she doesn't hear this other piece of bad news I have to share with you.
Oh boy, this day has really gotten off to a promising start.
Julia quit.
You have to be kidding me. Julia?
Not so loud.
I was counting on seeing her again. God damn. I was gearing up for coming back here next weekend.
Well, she's going to LA to try her hand at modeling and acting.
I have to see her again.
She has a good shot, I believe. I mean, her looks. Only it's bad for my business because the others are likely to follow her lead or demand more of a price for their services.
It's bad for your customers.
I'm already having to give the hotels a bigger cut.
Will she be sharing out her new contract? Will she be sharing her new contract information with you? Will she be sharing her new contact information
Oh,
with you?
yes.
No.
Wait,
Try
okay.
again. Will she be sharing her new contact information with you? I have to find Julia
Yes, you can.
in LA.
You'll have to pay her directly, of course.
This weekend ended up costing me $48,000.
Well, I'm sorry you lost the bet. But you have to admit, you accepted the challenge.
You had inside knowledge, didn't you? The managers are your clients. You knew this merger was coming, so it was a sure thing for you.
No, that's not true. I didn't know a thing about it. It was an even playing field.
You're very honest, straightforward. Your honesty is a legend, Wilma. Ask any of your customers.
You know, you don't have to act so pissy over this, Alex. Your presentation was effective. The wager gave you juice you otherwise would not have had.
I appreciate so much the deals you fabricate behind locked doors. You know? Thank you. I will deal with Julia directly. She's the only tart in your entire outfit that interests me.
Oh, come on. We don't have to argue, do we? Can't we agree to accept the obvious? It's a lot less painful that way. There's no reason we go for each other's blood. We can still be friends.
I'm not arguing. I agree. This is about doing business. I know all about it. Cordial, even-toned, low-key. I wrote the book. Next time I'm in town, I'll send you flowers. I promise.
I made an
Denise,
Oh.
are you okay?
Honey,
I'm so sorry.
you gotta lay off that sauce.
Yeah, honey, have a seat.
Oh, well, is everything okay here?
I just got burned, that's all. It's no big thing. It's happened before. You roll with the punches, you come back.
Oh, well, you two have a plane to catch, I believe.
By the way, who the hell is Julia? I keep hearing that name surface in your discussions.
None of your goddamn business.
Oh, stop this, Alex. It's outrageous.
Sorry, I stepped across the line. It's time to leave, Denise.
I'll miss you both.
I'm not leaving until someone tells me who this Julia is. She's your employee, isn't she? I heard you two talking about her. Is she with the convention?
No, it's time you two left for the airport.
The plane, Denise, we have to check in.
I'm not getting the answer to my question. I need an answer. I'm very confused. What exactly did you do over the weekend when you were not working on your presentation?
What happened is that while you were enjoying Stanley's scintillating company, I paid Wilma here $50,000 to arrange for 2 nights of heated sex with Julia. We're pretty much in the red as the result.
Life goes on.
I've been bad, very bad. I can't control myself. Never have. I feel rotted out, empty and spent. Never again, I say, and yet I know that's bullshit.
It's business as usual. I mean, anyone in business understands how it operates.
We're all programmed to call this reality.
There's no other word for it. Accept it. Or it destroys you, one or the other.
We have to pick up the pieces and figure out how to reassemble them, these fragments.
I guess then I'm not alone in taking the idea of spousal fidelity less than seriously.
No, you are not.
Except I was honest and direct, while you worked at keeping me anesthetized.
I confess.
I have another confession that might complicate matters further.
By all means, be my guest. I can't wait.
A homeowner is taking Stanley to court over an alleged abandonment of a project he put money down on. I gave Stanley a check for his legal costs.
Very sweet of you, Denise. Very generous. How much did you extend to your newfound friend?
I'd rather not say in your present mood.
I hope it was enough to make your discovery of an experienced contractor worthwhile. We'll probably be filing for bankruptcy.
He'll beat the rap, but his lawyer's pricey. Listen, you two. Look on the bright side. You had fun this weekend. You can't deny that. I mean, it wasn't exactly with each other, but that's not grounds for complaint. You have your youth, your health, your appetite for joy. I mean, I wrote out this check for $3 grand, a refund for the extras you paid for the other night. No, take it. Take it. No hard feelings. Curling up with a book is no substitute for people you love. And you two are my favorites. So, chin up now. You go catch that plane, and you don't harbor bad feelings towards Wilma. I'll be here next time you're in town. And my brother, and Julia too, when she's sick of chasing fruitless dreams of celluloid success. But don't forget me either. That would break my heart. Remember me with fondness, as I am fond of you. Like you, I'm just trying to keep it together, best way I know how. I mean, look at the euphoria you both relished this weekend. It wasn't just pleasure, it was revelation. I envy you, really. I mean, I'm just an observer. Take hold of this experience and let it empower your future and your kids. Don't let the losses bug you. You have the world by the nuts. Do you understand what I'm saying? You know, it's very important that you get where I'm coming from. Alex? Denise?
Okay.
Thank you, that was good. John Robinson needs his work performed more, I think.
Yeah,
He's quite a good writer.
He's a good
actually.
writer.
What?
That was good.
I thought that was brilliant.
I enjoyed it.
I mean, there's so many
Yep.
different things going on.
This would be a great play to work on
It would be.
because it's really, the characters are great and there's a lot.